Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Summerauer. We start with your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. Restaurants are back to full capacity in Nevada, but they are having a hard time hiring enough workers to meet the increased demand. Review-Journal's Jen Ah explains. Good morning, Jen.
Well, Renee, it's happening across the country. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce CEO says the worker shortage is real and getting worse day by day. Closer to home, the Nevada Restaurant Association describes recruitment challenges as a, quote, complex puzzle. That back in January, only 8% of restaurant operators rated recruitment and retention as their top challenge. But by April, that number jumped to 57%.
We have no shortage of hungry people. What we do have is a shortage of staff to serve them. I'm having a hard time finding cooks to service all of the new customers that I have.
Economists say the reasons include parents needing to stay home with their children, COVID concerns, some choosing to go back to school, and additional unemployment benefits. Renee?
Let's continue with our top stories this morning, sponsored by Carnegie Heights. The federal government is expected to release a report this month on UFOs, and Harry Reid says it could lead to more research. The former Senate Majority Leader is credited with launching one of the first U.S. investigations of UFOs in 2007. And he told the Review-Journal's Gary Martin, quote, "I'm glad I blew the horn." The federal report is expected June 25th. Meantime, Nevada's eviction ban has ended and many tenants are looking for help. Legal Aid Center of Southern Nevada partnered with the Las Vegas Clark County Library System to host pop-up clinics Saturday at the Whitney Library and the Clark County Library. Tenants met with lawyers and volunteers to receive help responding to eviction notices and signing up for rental assistance programs. The legal aid clinics will return this Saturday at the West Las Vegas Library and again at the Clark County Library. And with schools reopening across Nevada, more groups are looking into the possibility of opening charter schools here. State officials have received 44 letters of intent this year from groups that want to open a charter school in Nevada. That's up more than 60% from last year.
When proposed schools submit a letter of intent, it's just the first step in the approval process, and it's non-binding, so it doesn't mean that they have to follow through and submit an application. And typically only 20 to 30% of the groups that submit a notice actually follow through with the application.
Governor Steve Sisolak signed 4 bills aimed at improving LGBTQ equity during a ceremony at Henderson Pride Festival. They included a bill that would help provide equal access and opportunities for LGBTQ people.
While we celebrate these accomplishments, it's also a time to reflect on the progress that has been made, while focusing on the steps that can still be taken to eliminate prejudice and exclusion.
Now with the latest in sports, I'm Leandre Fox. Forward Jonathan Marchessault recorded a hat trick, scoring 3 goals to propel the Golden Knights to a 5-1 victory over the Colorado Avalanche on Sunday at T-Mobile Arena, tying their NHL playoff series at 2 games apiece.
If we win as a group, that's the most important, and we prove that we can play against the best team in the league, and we're on a mission right now, and we just have to keep going and focus on Game 5.
We know there's still a lot of hill to climb, but really proud of how we responded to how this series started. We were put in a tough spot.
Now let's take a look at your local weather forecast, sponsored by 1 Hour Air. No matter the season, no matter the reason, 1 Hour Air is here for you. Happy Monday, everyone. Last week it was an excessive heat warning. This week, a red flag warning. Winds picking up this week with gusts reaching 30 miles per hour. Partly sunny skies with temps in the upper 90s. For the rest of the week, the red flag warning sticking around until 8 p.m. Wednesday. Expect winds around 26 miles per hour. Still sunny skies, highs staying in the mid to upper 90s. Evening lows in the mid to low 70s. In your lifestyle news, sponsored by Get Healthy Clark County, Restaurant Week is back in Las Vegas and nearly 200 restaurants are taking part. The event starts today and runs through June 18th, and this year's restaurants are not required to offer a 3-course menu.
And each restaurant designs 1 or more menus, and they can be for any meal, and a certain amount of money for each menu they sell or serve is donated to 3 Square Food Bank, and that has been a major fundraiser. They're able to provide meals to a lot of food insecure people in Southern Nevada. All the money stays right here.
And Encore is launching a new resort program for guests with 4 legs. Guests can now bring up to 2 dogs to stay with them in their room. All dogs get a complimentary doggy bag of gifts when they check in, and the resort has added a room service menu just for dogs.
Sports betting sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. With the opening kickoff of the college football season fewer than 3 months away, William Hill Sportsbook has posted futures odds for all 10 FBS conferences. Clemson is minus 800 to win the ACC, Ohio State is minus 200 to win the Big Ten, and Alabama is minus 140 to win the SEC. The Pac-12 is the tightest Power 5 conference at the top, where USC and Oregon are plus 275 co-favorites. UNR is 4-1 to win the Mountain West, and UNLV is a 200-1 long shot.
In your health news, sponsored by 4M Dental, love your smile again. While the Aviators were away, the kids came to play. Las Vegas Ballpark hosted a pop-up COVID-19 vaccination clinic Saturday that allowed anyone 12 or older to get their shot. Attendees also got a chance to run the bases, take some swings, and of course, toss the ball around the Aviators' home field.
Well, we're just trying to make sure that it's something that's fun. We're bringing the vaccines to people in our communities. So we're really fortunate to have the partnership with the Aviators, with the fire department for this amazing event. Kids can get out on the field, swing a ball, run the bases, and everybody 12 and up is able to get vaccinated today.
In your entertainment news, sponsored by DiscoverYourNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada, the Electric Daisy Carnival returns this fall, and we now know the lineup. Organizers announced a long list of electronic music stars that will grace the EDC stage, including Tiesto, the Chainsmokers, and Deadmau5. In all, more than 200 acts will perform on 8 stages. EDC is set to take place October 22nd through the 24th at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. You can see the full lineup on our website, lvrj.com. Thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. If you have Amazon Fire TV, search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas Breaking News streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here later today for 7 at 7 p.m. from the Las Vegas Review Journal. Happy Monday.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.